Hey, another week, another stack of comics. Let me show you what I got. Hi, this is James for Read More Comics. Thank you for tuning in. If you do like my content, please do hit the like button down below. Leave a comment. Is there a comic that you ended up picking up? What did you pick up at your LCS, or did you not even get a chance to go? And last, hit the subscribe button. All of these things help me get more traction. I apologize, that's my dog coming into the room. So let's go ahead and dive in. To begin with, and this is a DC heavy week for me. I didn't realize it initially when I was looking at, I use Comic Geeks, League of Comic Geeks, to track my polls, because I think it's a really effective kind of community crowdsourced avenue to do that, though my LCS is using Comic Hub, and so on Wednesday, it's actually Tuesday when they begin to fulfill whatever's coming in, they'll be updating what I can expect to pick up. Anyway, Comic Geeks, one of the advantages, if I didn't pre-order something, which I try to do because I want to get certain covers, it lets me know, hey, this book is coming in and this is what you need to pick up. So there are a couple books like that, and let's go ahead and jump in. This was a pre-order, so we have Absolute Evil. This is a one-shot, and this is, I think, setting up kind of the Absolute Universe's side. So we're talking about Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, maybe Martian Manhunter. There's Absolute Flash. I'm not pulling the last two, but I'm pulling the Absolute Trinity. I think it's setting up that side of the DCKO event coming up. And so it's a really cool crossover. Initially, I was not all about it, but when I heard that the Absolute Batman and some of the Absolute characters might be interacting with the main universe characters, I kind of went, okay, I'll just pick up the regulars. Anyway, that'll be coming out, I think, next month or the month after. This, I think, is connecting to that. And the fact it's a one-shot was a no-brainer to me. Originally, I was getting one of the variant covers, but after seeing this cover online and other people recommending it, and I looked at it and went, this honestly should have been a cardstock cover. It's gorgeous. This is by Stefano Nisi and looks like Romulo Fajardo Jr. So, kind of going along the Absolute line, we have Absolute Superman issue number 12. This is the variant cover by Matea de Yolis, I think. I apologize if I mispronounced your name. We have Batman issue number 2. This is the Matt Fraction, Jorge Jimenez run. Loved issue number 1, and I'm just pulling the regular covers. I'm really appreciating the new trade dress, and I think Jorge Jimenez's art kind of pulls this whole together as a single palette. Post Malone's Big Rig. This is issue number 3. This is by Vault Comics. I've been pulling the A covers. I got the Free Comic Book Day book, and it's just bonkers. Each issue is double size. So I think this is I think it goes for $6.99, but you're getting like 2 comic books worth of book in this. So if you do the math, it's actually a really good deal compared to this Batman book was $4.99. Okay. And it's just bonkers. And that's most of Bolt's stuff. It's really fun. It's more adult in that it's content, it's violence, it's use of language. But the art is spectacular. It's black and white with splashes of red here and there. So it's very, very cool. And it's kind of a crazy, it's a crazy concept. You have a trucker from God saving medieval Europe from demons. This was a book I wasn't planning on pre-ordering, but I have been following kind of this Absolute DC All-In story where it's been showing up. Like it showed up, there was a crossover earlier this year between World's Finest and Justice League Unlimited, which made me begin pulling Justice League Unlimited. Awesome title. And then it's showing up. There is kind of a short story arc, like I think it's only 4 issues, in Superman. So I'm picking that up. We got Justice League, the Omega Act special. So this is a one-shot, and this is a prelude to DCKO. And that's one thing I think DC's really good about, is kind of integrating and helping the audience understand where they need to focus if they're reading the title. So, cool Flash cover. This is by Jorge Fornes. And this down here, I think, is something that was coming up. We see Superman holding Booster Gold. This is something important that's coming out of Superman. Don't know what it is yet. Haven't gotten around to reading it. We got Poison Ivy, issue number 37. This is a pumpkin spicy variant cover by Nathan Zerdy. This wasn't the cover I originally got, but I just love the palette. It's not a negative space cover, but it kind of is. And I love fall, so that's gorgeous art. Check that out. Then we have Rockefellers. This is a Ghost Machine Family Odyssey book. This is issue number 9. This, Tomasi and Francis Manipool have been swinging for the fences on this one. This has been a really fun read. Returning, we have Rook Exodus issue number 7. They took a hiatus. They're doing seasons, which I think is cool. So this is Jeff Johns, Jason Fabok, Brad Anderson, and I've been getting this cover right here, which is it's kind of the mass cover, and I'm noticing other books are beginning to do it too. So that Skinbreaker did it last week. I just think it's cool. So these are helmets of the wardens in the book, and this is kind of a fun Mad Maxian type dystopia. So if you like sci-fi, definitely pick this up. It's only 7 issues, so you can get like the trade and jump in. This is a new title, and this is supposed to only be 5 issues. We have Spider-Man Noir. Eric Larson, who does Savage Dragon, is coming in. I misread the solicit for this. I thought Simone DeMeo was doing the internals, which he is this fabulous cover artist, but he has done the internals on other books in the past. He did one with Al Ewing. We only find them when they're dead, and it's spectacular. But I'm pulling the A cover just because of that, and I like Spider-Man Noir. I think he's a nice kind of level-headed, outside the norm addition to the Spider-Man family. We got Star Wars. This is the current volume. This is volume 1, 2, 3. I think this is volume 4 or 5. Anyway, it takes place after Jedi, and they're doing Clone Wars covers. And so I'm all about that because love the Clone Wars cartoons. So this one we have Ahsoka Tano and Anakin Skywalker. I'm not sure where they're going with that title, though. We'll see. We got Starfleet Red Shirts. This is a miniseries. There's only 2 more issues left. I heard about this on the Off-Panel podcast, which, if you're looking for good comic book podcasts, that is an awesome podcast. They were interviewing, he was interviewing this David Harper, does Off-Panel. He was interviewing the editor for this, and she dropped 2 Star Trek books. And I'm a big Trekker, like Star Trek Next Generation, all the movies though. And these were kind of off the wall. So we got Starfleet Red Shirts. I haven't gotten to reading this yet, but they're doing, here you go. I'm getting the cover where it's a red shirt recruitment poster. So, here, enlist today, because the meme is they all die. So how do they keep getting red shirts? Looking forward to reading this. And then last, and this is a seasonal book, DC will send out an anthology for different seasons. Halloween is one of those. They'll do them for different holidays, different times of year, like the beginning of the school. They'll do it around Christmas, around spring, Valentine's Day. And then they have other books related to specific groups that need more representation in comics. This one is Satanic Panic. This was not the original cover that I was going to go for. I was going to get the Lee Bermejo cover, which was gorgeous, but I saw this and I loved it with the trade dress. There was another one I would have really liked to get. There was a Plastic Man cover, which kind of harkened back to Plastic Man No More. The Black Label title is very body horror. So this is a Halloween cover, Satanic Panic one shot. It's an anthology. It costs a little bit more. This is a $10 book, but it's like 60 pages. So it's basically 3 comics. So if you're looking for your money, these anthology books are fun. They'll throw in a bunch of different creative teams. There's a Plastic Man story in here. There's a Demon story in here. There's a Constantine Swamp Thing story in here. I just kind of looked at the table of contents. That's nice too. They give you a table of contents, so you know who the creative team is. You know who's going to be in the book. So I'm looking forward to reading this. So those are my polls. Thank you for watching and listening to me ramble on about comics. If you do like my content, please do like, share, subscribe. Leave a comment down below. Is there any book that stood out to you? Is there something you got or wanted to get at your LCS but wasn't able to? Love to hear about that. And as I'm letting you go, don't forget, life's better if you read more comics.